Just know I'm down and diligent. I'm down and diligent. Ay, mama always working late. Daddy didn't work today. I got all these bills to pay, and I'm not even thinking straight. Probably twisting up a wood, trying to see what's up today. I've been engineering all my music, feeling all type of way. Drowning in my thoughts, I might get lost up in this tidal wave. Maybe I'm just tired of Seattle, I need brighter day. I get way too high, I lose my mind, I'm thinking all type of shit. Look you in your eyes, I see a star, son, your future lit. Smiling at your mama, all in love, that's my type of chick.
Yo, what up, everybody? You tuned into another dope episode of the D.A.D podcast. I'm here with my good fellas, here for another good one. What's going on, fellas?
Yes, sir.
Been all right? How y'all weekend been so far?
My weekend.
Weekend just started today, but like I
Man.
worked the whole 8-hour shift yesterday. Shout out to my boy Real, man. We had helped him out moving some shit.
Anybody can do hard labor in that heat, man. Commend you.
Yeah, especially in the valley too, man. The valley is
yeah.
they kick it up a notch out there. It's like and you ain't get no breeze. You know, we right here in Long Beach, so we got a little breeze from the ocean. But
Hell yeah.
out there it's just hot. You know what I mean?
Hot gas, a car, hot, just hot.
Everything just hot. And we was working too. He had nothing set up. We still packing. He packing shit up. I'm like, oh,
We tearing beds, the whole we tearing beds down, you feel me?
yeah, man. We need to pay for that one.
For sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Man.
Yes, sir. Had a good little workout. Yeah.
I went home, took a shower, and went to sleep.
Straight to sleep.
Couldn't believe it.
Yeah, I had plans for when I got off too. I'm like, I'm gonna do this, do that. Nah, straight to bed.
Man, for real.
Yeah, what's going on with you, Dribbo? Where you been, man?
Man, I've been around, man.
Been around?
Just had to get my little mental right, you know what I'm saying? That's why I ain't been around.
I feel
Can't be
you.
mad at that. You know what I'm
You
saying?
gotta stay that. If you don't got that, man, you ain't be out here lost without that mental stability, right?
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, man. That shit mean a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's like snap out of the
Man,
blue.
for
Everybody,
real.
somebody you
For
intend to
sure.
do it on.
Right.
It's like, nigga, you push the button.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm on
bro.
you.
I'm on you.
Yeah.
Right. That's why I be thinking like you never know what a person's mental state is, right?
Yeah.
You be in like traffic, you know how people be having like hot tempers and road rage.
Yeah.
You never know what the person on the other end that you hunking at or whatever tripping, they'll snap. Man, I done seen it. I done seen it.
That's what makes it so dangerous.
Yeah.
Especially that road rage.
For real,
You don't
road
know
rage.
people going through it. That person can be suicidal.
Yep.
Keep pushing their buttons. Now y'all both dead because they didn't decide to kill you and them.
Yeah.
Man, for
Yeah,
real.
man.
And I everything. I be trying to like make sure I'm polite to people and everything, but some people just be dickheads.
Yeah.
So it's like kind of
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, when it comes to stuff like that, I just try to keep in mind that you don't know what people going through.
Mhm.
So it's
Yeah.
more about them than it is about you.
Yeah,
Ooh,
for real.
that is true. Yep.
That's
That's
real
true.
shit.
Sometimes you got to get yourself out your own way and make.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, man. Shit don't be. Sometimes a lot of shit don't be worth it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For sure.
Not at all.
Yeah.
That's like living in New York, huh? Everything aggressive and shit.
Hell
Yeah.
You wild B.
I heard that, man.
Niggas just always aggressive. Like, damn.
No reason.
Yeah, man. Well, we got our good fella here, man. He back again.
Recurring, you feel me?
Recurring,
Yeah.
man. This is our guy. You always come through with him. You know what I mean? We bring him in. So what's up with you, bro? How you been?
I've been solid, bro. I can't complain.
Been all right.
Trying
That's
to be
right.
better every day.
That's right, man. I mean, I follow you on all social media platforms, bro. You be having me dying on a regular, bro. The content is hilarious, man. But that shit, it's good though. It's
No,
real
it's-
good. You really
He know how to
push-
make them engage, especially the females.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm like, yeah, man. You gotta. I see it. It's like 30-something comments. I'm like, yeah, man. You gotta go it for sure. For sure,
I
man.
appreciate that.
And he be
That's what I'm
killing them with
working
the
on.
most simplest answer.
Yeah, the simple. Yeah.
Did you read
For
what I
sure.
wrote?
Right.
Yeah, so I like to stay on topic. If you really pay attention to people, you'll ask a question on the topic, and then they'll kind of bend the topic just to get
To
the
get
answer.
their point.
Yes,
Right.
sir. All
That's
the
not-
time.
let's stick on topic. If
Right.
you want to talk about your own thing, go do that on your page. I'll hop in and I'll engage.
Yeah.
But just right here, let's
Yeah.
stay on
Yeah,
topic
that-
so we can
that's-
discuss this.
Right, they adjust the topic to fit
Start
their point of
projecting
view. Like,
Hell
man, it's
yeah.
not even what we talking about.
Right.
They be feeling the way because it happened to them and shit. They don't know how to trigger something to them.
Yeah,
And certain words trigger people. Certain little words that people see trigger
yeah.
and get people
Or just
Right.
situations
Mhm.
that seem, similar to stuff that they went through.
Mm.
Once that trigger go off, then it's like, okay, well, this happened to me. This must have happened to everybody else. And let me go ahead and bend this a little bit to make my point.
Right,
That's not
right.
reality.
That's not
Right.
how it go, bro. That's not reality for sure, man. So recent one thing I wanted to talk about. I want to get y'all take on this. The have y'all heard about the 17-year-old boy that was killed in France and how they going nuts out there, really protesting,
Mhm.
and putting their foot down.
I
But
seen snippets of it and
Snip,
stuff.
yeah,
Yeah.
man. But it
Yeah.
seems like out here we on a different wavelength, man. I want to know y'all
Oh, yeah.
thoughts on that, man.
Because Europe, they created what we have, so they know that they run it.
Yeah,
Us, we don't. We think think they
Yeah.
run it.
They're a
Yeah.
real democracy down
they're
there.
real
When
democracy.
when they want something done,
Mhm.
they gonna band together and get it done.
Yeah.
We don't do that. We are very divided.
We do the
This
little.
like the first time, like what? Italy went crazy because they said
Yeah.
they was going to increase the taxes by a couple cents. I'm like,
Mhm.
show you something.
That's how it go. Right. We kind of try to adopt they way to how they do it, but the way we do it on our end is like protest for a minute, but it don't really change nothing.
So we
Yeah.
have peaceful protests.
Peaceful protest,
Yeah.
but nothing changed. Nothing
No.
changes really. You know what I
Nah.
mean? So I just feel like it's a different way to operate as far as a protest. It's,
And we depend on our government way more than
yeah,
people do.
yeah,
For sure.
Oh yeah, for sure,
yeah.
for sure. And I really don't see why. Because the majority out here, businesses run America. Businesses make
Service-based
America
business, yeah.
run.
Right.
Go around. The government actually works with the big businesses
Mhm.
in
Mhm.
America, so we shouldn't be so dependent, or at least mentally
Mhm.
be so dependent on the government. We need to
Right.
band together, get the things done that we need to get done.
Right.
And we got the blueprint. We see it with every other community. The Asians come together.
Mhm.
The LGBTQ community all come together. They get
Yeah.
things done. We're the only ones that don't do that.
Mhm.
For real.
That's
Yeah.
why we
A
come
black
together.
LGBT community would rather be with them than
Yeah,
where-
yes.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because we don't band together for nothing
Mhm.
unless
Nothing.
it's to hate on each other. That's
Yeah.
it.
or
Yeah,
do
man.
something like quote unquote cool. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it's crazy because like most of the time it's like a crisis or something in America. We see the first thing they do is bail out, like they bail out the big businesses or they push the PPP loans and all. They just had all this funding for businesses.
Yeah.
Because that's like you said, that's what runs
Yeah.
the company. Man.
They have to. They absolutely have to. Because if they don't bail out these big banks, then housing is gonna crash.
Mhm.
Hell yeah.
That's the main product of America.
Mhm.
Houses.
It's houses.
Yeah.
It's
Get
only-
your house in
that's the only
Florida.
product we produce.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's houses.
That's the only one. All our
Wow.
manufacturing is everywhere else.
The only thing America is the biggest service based economy.
Good. Consumer and services.
Mm.
That's what make our world go round.
We don't make nothing.
Yeah.
Damn.
Everything is outsourced.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
And that's what Trump is talking about.
Yeah.
We outsource everything. So China decided to stop manufacturing for us. India decided to stop manufacturing for us, and then band together to come to get us.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
It's a
We
wrap.
we have a very strong army.
Mhm.
You band against China and India, and they number one in technology and all that stuff.
Right.
We don't have a chance.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be a war like we had
Mhm.
prior.
It's gonna be
It's gonna be a technology war,
war.
or it's gonna be
They gonna hack,
biological.
expose everything and everything.
Yeah.
Do some crazy shit.
Yeah, China, they've been infringing on our online rights for the longest. They've been collecting our information for the longest,
Mhm.
and they don't care nothing about our laws.
No, they don't.
They
Not at
don't
all.
care. They don't care about that. They're gonna take our information. They're gonna do what they want with it.
Mhm.
And how we gonna stop them? They manufacture all our stuff.
Yeah.
We can't
All our
stop 'em.
technology
all
coming
of it.
from there.
Yeah.
And all they doing is taking their money and going to countries and funneling it in every way.
Yeah,
Everywhere.
man.
Watch when you go to Jamaica. All the new hotels getting built out there.
Mm.
Well, that's why they was out there tripping. Because they wasn't hiring other Jamaicans to work it there. They was hiring Asians.
Yeah.
Because, the prime minister, it helps his campaign and everything he's doing, but they don't think about the future and everything. But that's how that's how most black people think anyway of our skin color. We think about us. So they come to us with, we got this right here. Think about all the countries that's part of BRIC. All of them are third world countries that need shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Go look up every country that's in BRIC and go look up their debt they owe us.
Yeah.
Right.
Mm.
We owe China, but go look at their debt. Like how much Brazil owed us, how much Zimbabwe owe us, how much this place owes us. But China like, nigga, them niggas weak. We got the bread. You know what I'm saying? Like, that army shit gonna be cool until we step in. Like you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We owe China a whole lot of money too.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we owe. That's what I mean. We owe China money, but go look at the places, the team that informed with BRIC, how much money they owe us. Like Mexico, look at Brazil, all that. Like,
And that's a part of America's leverage. They use debt as leverage.
Yeah.
Right.
Right, but we in debt with but we got the most debt.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? And we
because we trade, we got the dollar. So if the niggas be like, we want that dollar, we want some
right
yen.
because that's what
That's what they're trying to do. I mean,
Yeah.
it's creating a mass hysteria a little bit, but that's gonna take a long ass
Long,
time.
that's where everybody don't get too
But
long.
it's trying. They trying to.
They're trying.
Once they get it off of, because you have to use a U.S. dollar to buy oil.
Mm-hmm.
So once that goes away, then yes, we're gonna be a real big ass
It's gonna
problem.
be a
for us.
Yep.
Damn.
And just go look at the last person that tried to make that a big problem.
Oh yeah, leave it alone. Right.
Go check on the last person that made it the problem. He probably can't talk to you, but
Yeah.
go check on him.
Yeah.
They made sure, you know what I'm saying?
Right. And there's another thing I wanted to touch on too was the recently in Chicago there was a mother and son and she was attacked right in the
Yeah.
store restaurant.
Yeah.
Dude attacked her right, beat. It was brutal too. Like it was very like unsettling the way he was attacking her right, and then her son
He
shoots-
performed.
His mom's son stepped up and killed the dude. Took his life. And then they were both taken to jail.
Mhm.
The mother and son were both taken to jail, but the DA decided not to. I guess after they got more information on him, they decided not to press charges, man.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to know what y'all thought about that. That was crazy just watching it
I feel like
because it was on film. Like they had the video of it. I was
Yeah.
like, man, that was crazy.
that's another instance where I feel like, stop this. Stop. It's mad people. Hey, bro, chill off her. You feel me?
Yeah.
Instead of putting out your phone and her making her 14-year-old son go through a traumatic situation.
Yeah,
Yeah. You gotta live with that for the rest of his life.
yeah.
You gotta live with it. Think about he only got two ways to do it. Either you take this man's life or you about to be labeled as a person that let your mama get beat on from a police stranger.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, man.
Two traumatic incidents. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, shit, he did what he had to do.
He performed,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
But it's crazy that the people, how we so quick to just
Pull out our phones.
pull out our phones or just
Yeah.
watch somebody getting abused or I mean whatever it is. People don't want to perform. Like and then they just sit back and watch. Man, it was crazy just watching that, bro. Just people just standing there.
That shit
just
don't be
Yeah,
seeming real,
saying
bro.
that.
How people be having that shit? Go ahead.
I feel like it's two sides to it.
Mhm.
I mean, it's easy to say that somebody should have stepped in and kind of prevented it.
Mhm.
But everybody got a family and everybody got
Mhm.
responsibilities.
Right.
So, how would your kids or your family feel if you decided to go step in on the situation, being a superhero, and you're gonna get killed?
Right.
So now, what happens to your family? These people are not gonna go and put no money on
Mhm.
your kid's future, your girl bills, none of that.
Right.
None of that.
So I see both sides,
Mhm.
and then too from the people that was running, all of them look old. They either look old or they look young.
Mhm.
What was they really going to do to this young, scrappy young man that looks like he got mental issues?
Yeah.
It's not about stepping in. It's saying, chill out.
Yeah.
Like, chill out. We're a community.
Yeah.
It's 15 of us. Chill out.
Yeah.
With phones out.
Yeah.
Like, and people are talking about building a community. That's why shit don't build. Just,
Oh, yeah.
I want to be
From that-
selfish. Oh,
Yeah.
what about my family?
Right.
When it's, nigga, you obviously this nigga about to punch on, then you think like, what if that's my mom? So niggas is out here letting niggas suck my mom?
Yeah.
Right. Real shit.
Situation like that, you kind of want to depend on your community to step in, right?
Especially
Yeah.
out there.
They
That shit don't
should,
look
though.
real out there, bro.
We need
Like,
more.
Yeah.
We for sure need more community within our community
Right.
with our people.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Our
somebody
people.
could at least say something for sure.
Yeah.
Like say something. You ain't gotta step in between, but say something.
Right.
Like you just relax, let her get her food, or at least talk to her.
Right.
Like, hey, just ignore it.
Yeah.
You're the elder in the situation. So with you being the elder, you should be able to calm down the situation. Your mindset should already be like, okay, well, I don't want no beef.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah,
like,
yeah.
Let me dead the situation.
Right.
And just like with her son though, he had a gun, so you have to be in that mind frame that if I'm gonna use it, this is the deadly weapon. I'm gonna probably kill somebody. So you already gotta have to be in that mind frame if you're gonna have that gun.
Right.
Cause she told him to go to the car. She didn't say go get a gun, but she said go to the car. He knew, you know what I'm saying? Like
He already knew.
that's the
Yeah.
thing about it. Like they
You know
live
what
in
that
that much.
that they gotta
You know what I'm saying? That a 14-year-old know I'm go get the
go
belly
get the,
and pull out and hit him. It wasn't no. He didn't. He really.
yeah.
Boom! We got to see him really size him and hit him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, it could have went. The DA could have charged them because that's not self defense.
Mhm.
Even if somebody breaks into your home, as soon as they turn their back on you, you can't shoot them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He shot him in the back twice, so the DA really could have charged him, but but he didn't.
But is
So they
that our
got
law
lucky.
or is that law too? You know, we
That-
California got some
different
tricky,
law,
kind of like
different
New
law.
York got some
It's-
tricky.
Hell yeah.
New York, you're going to jail regardless, but it got to be. You got to retreat.
Mhm.
Whoop, whoop. Do gotta you basically almost have to die in New York to even.
Damn.
Yeah, them staying.
And ours is like you say, you break in the house. If they turn around to retreat and you hit them in the back, it's like
That's
it's over.
Manslaughter.
With.
that's manslaughter or attempted murder or a murder charge.
Shit, if you are color, that's
murder.
Hell yeah, nigga. That's
sure.
automatic.
That's the M.
That's crazy. But if you're in front of you, he more of a threat, right?
If he's facing you and you shoot him, then you can argue self defense. You can't argue self defense if he got his
Gotta
back
hold
to
in the
you.
back.
Mm.
That's crazy.
I mean, try
That
to
turn
get
into
away.
a charge on you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
Yeah.
crazy. I didn't know that.
Yeah, on everything.
You know what I'm saying?
California kind of tricky with a whole lot of, you know what I'm saying?
Laws, little
Yeah, our
loopholes.
gun laws is real strict.
Yeah.
Real strict.
That they are.
On everything. That's the funny thing about it. They'll catch you with a gun and let you out, but once that motherfucker get like flown, shown, and all of it's a whole different type
It's
of
a whole
charge.
different-
Whole
Yeah.
different brand.
Even-
Enhancements.
Even with that, they had changed the law. I want to say like a year or two ago. If you get caught with a gun that's not registered to you, or they consider it a ghost gun, they'll charge you as a felony for that.
Yep.
Damn.
They just changed that like a year or two ago when a lot of people started getting robbed in public.
Mhm.
When when all the money slowed down and stuff,
yeah.
when crime rate went up, they changed that law quick.
Yeah, immediately because a lot of people was getting out of jail on misdemeanor. They was letting people.
Yeah,
they was
yeah.
taking the gun, letting people go.
Because at first it was just a misdemeanor, they'll just take it and destroy it. But since it was happening so much, they changed the law.
Wow.
You know, you get when
They
they
got
changed the
creeping
law.
closer and closer to Fairfax.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, it started getting up
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
And when they first changed the law, you get caught up in that first little cycle. The judge gonna try to wash you
Mm.
Yeah.
Yep.
because they want to make an example out of you.
Hell yeah.
Every time.
Yeah, so
Every time.
it's dangerous.
Yeah, man. Also, to go back to that topic, man, I was talking to a friend of mine. He actually went to jail for murder. He killed somebody. It was like late 80s or something like that. But he was like a friend of the family, and I've been knowing him my whole life. And he was telling me about like a lot of people talk about the victim, right, of incidents and shit like that. But even the aggressor, the people that do pull the trigger and kill somebody, they suffer like. He said he can't, like, he often thinks about the situation, like just seeing that person taking that soul, you know what I mean, taking a person's soul, and that people don't really shed light on that, you know, a lot, because I know we live in a victim-based society, but even a person that just take a life, man, you gonna go through a lot, and you probably a lot of people like go crazy after that. Like I've seen it before, like people just lose their mind because they really basically took a life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's a lot.
And like you said, he free now, so he not young minded no more. So all that shit is just all
Yeah.
damn. Like you feel me? Like
Yeah.
he probably got a family
now,
all that type of shit.
He
Looking
14. That's gonna be on his mind forever.
forever.
Hell yeah.
So he might need some like some type of
and
treatment,
they gonna go
therapy,
do nothing. They gonna just throw him back
and
in the
all that,
streets.
just throw him back
Yeah.
in the streets.
Some therapy. They need to move out that area.
He need to move out of that
for
area.
sure. Because you know
Alright.
it's
Did y'all see the
always gonna be
funeral of it?
something.
The dudes? How they this funeral?
Yeah, I seen it.
That
nonsense.
shit was crazy.
It was,
I
but
ain't
that's
seen
how
the
it always
funeral.
is.
They had him nigga. Sorry, excuse me. They had it was green and white.
Mhm.
People had like Knockout King on these shirts, like
Oh.
Knockout King with his face on the shirt and all that.
That's-
They twerking on his cardboard. It was like
Oh, that's crazy.
it's kind of disturbing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I'm getting older, because I'm thinking like, have I been to some ratchet ass funerals? I have,
Yeah.
but I was
I've been-
young. But
Yeah.
then I'm looking now as a 34 going to 35. I'm looking like
Yeah, man.
that's
Yeah.
kind of tricky.
Hell yeah.
That's the thing though. We be a little younger and we experience stuff like that, and it just seems normal.
Yeah.
And then we get a little bit older, and a lot of people don't really look around. Like this
Yeah.
ain't normal.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be doing this. So this ain't positive.
Real shit.
They don't- a lot of people don't do that. They just get comfortable in that norm.
Right, man. I remember being at a funeral, bro. We had to. I feel like I had to take my protection with me at the funeral, and I'm like, man, I'm not even supposed to. I probably shouldn't even been at the funeral if I had to do that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
And then I was seeing people like, it was crazy. Like they was picking up the a shovel and like like burying it, they do it. I ain't said I was like that shit was crazy to me, man. I never really seen no shit like that before. Like they start, after you lower the casket in the ground, they pick up a shovel, start like, whoa, shit threw me off, bro. But yeah, man, shit's crazy.
Just think about it. A lot of how the law is now, how they saying like most kids are what most people are not even in their like most men are in like their rational mind to like what, like 27 they said like that now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Shit, the dude that got that killed Pop Smoke only got 4 years, and that was on top of murder and a home invasion.
Because he was young when he
15,
when he did
16.
it. Yeah.
So think about,
They could have charged him as an adult, but they just didn't.
They did it.
but that's what they're doing to all of them now. Most of these young kids,
Yeah,
not
they're
trying
doing that a whole lot more now.
a whole lot more.
'Cause a lot of young kids, they're aware that while I'm young like this, I can get away with a whole lot more.
And then they older homies know that too.
That's
The
what
older-
yeah,
I
yeah,
just
outside.
had to talk like that with my pops. Like, so what's the point of me if I
Yeah.
got $2,000, I can't drop it on you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, man. So it's crazy.
You feel me? For a young 15-year-old savage,
Mhm.
he, you know what I'm saying? He do the calls, and he only get 4 years.
4 years.
Yeah.
Oh, he wanted the stripes.
He
Yeah.
got and he got
And he got-
$2,000.
Yeah.
He ain't tripping.
He ain't tripping,
Man,
and he gonna
at
come up
all.
with a name.
Yeah.
That's
Come on, what's
crazy.
cold?
Stripes in that
little
respect that he wanted.
Yeah, boom. He ain't never got to do nothing again.
Yeah,
He said.
that's one of the that's kind of like a slippery kind of like slope in California because you kind of like your brain not we know your brain is not developed enough to
Yeah.
to once you do these different crimes and shit. But at the same time, people take advantage of that, and now you gotta.
Oh, yeah, of
You
course.
a teen, but I could kill you or something like that. Just go out on a mission, and I'm not gonna get that much time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like,
Yeah,
Man,
that's
that's
why you
wild.
need. That's why you need pops in the house.
yeah,
Exactly.
Pops gonna tell you, like this not it.
right. What was that statistic you sent me the other day? That night, most of the people that's in prison was.
Oh yeah, most of the people in prison are about single parent
Raised by
households,
single mothers.
and
Yeah.
and people that are raised by their father is the lowest in the prison. Like single father is
even
the
a single father.
It's
Yeah.
like it's,
That show you the
it's like
impact.
unheard of.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, even those instances where people go. Man, I met some of the coldest cats I met got both parents in the house. Like you feel me?
Yeah.
But they know how to switch it. They never even really been in trouble neither though. But they cold. But they know how to. Like you said though, pops in the house. They can tell them like.
Yeah, they well balanced.
Yeah, for sure. Yep.
They evenly yoked. That's why you need both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not an advocate for one or the other. You need
Need
both.
both,
Yeah.
both.
Real shit.
That's how I
I'm
feel
gonna
too.
balance you one way, and then Pop's gonna balance you another
Ain't nobody
way.
better
too.
than another. Ain't no little
Right.
U's and big knees.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Like a male in the household is very like important.
It is.
For sure.
It
Yeah.
is. I grew up with my pops and my mom's and shit, so that shit was very important.
Yeah. How you feel like that impacted you as far as like growing up, which both parents and your siblings y'all got the same parents?
Yeah, we all got the same.
So how
daddy.
you feel in just watching your older siblings? How you feel like that impacted y'all?
It impacted me a lot because I wasn't in so much bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said,
All look alike.
like,
Yeah, they
like
all
I
do
feel
look
like,
alike.
huh?
Y'all all do look alike too.
Everybody look alike, goddamn it. Yeah, man, but just having moms and pops in there, that shit was cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That shit was cool. I used to just have homies that didn't have that. And I used to see the bullshit that they used to be in.
Mhm.
It's like, damn, I don't want to go through that shit. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
How that help you out though? Just seeing your pops there, like as far as, and you got older brothers too that you
Yeah,
could probably
hell yeah.
learn from too.
Hell yeah. It helped me out a whole lot. I just remember my pops telling me one time, like, tough love. Like, showing me tough love. Like, he told me, he was like, man, you ain't gonna be shit.
Mhm.
You're gonna be a nigga out there sleeping in the alley.
Mhm.
And I was young, and I'm like, damn, why he getting at me like this? This nigga don't love me or something?
Yeah.
What's up? Like,
Yeah.
and when I got older, I understood what it was that he was telling me. You know what I'm saying? It was just tough love because he was mad at a nigga and shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
but
Right when he was on that bullshit,
Yeah.
seen you on that bullshit, like
Yeah.
you gonna be the nigga. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I feel like on everything, give you a sense of balance because your mom might cuddle you. Be
Yeah,
like, you
yeah,
want no
yeah,
baby.
you know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
You ain't
Yeah.
bullshit, nigga.
Yeah,
You
you
gonna
on
be
some
just
bullshit.
like Buddy.
Yeah, exactly.
You gonna be like your buddy over
Just
there.
like Buddy.
Yeah.
Sleeping in the alley.
You know, everything, niggas start looking like, damn, that ain't
Nah,
Buddy.
that ain't, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Where I'm headed.
Right. It's crazy. And that say when you growing through life and that's like say if you want to make a poor decision or whatever, that probably playing back in your mind
Hell
too.
yeah.
Like nigga,
It
I'm
do.
not trying to ever
It
end
do.
up like that. I don't
It
want
do.
to ever prove him right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm,
And then, like, to this day, my pops, that nigga told me, he was like, man, I'm proud of you, son.
Yeah.
shit.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
That shit made me
what's up,
feel,
man.
that shit made me feel so good and shit, damn near crying and shit.
Right,
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
No, that's a touching nigga. We want that.
Hell
Right. Yeah.
And after how you saying it right now, like, yeah, now
The
you
validation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like nigga, I proved you right, and I
Yeah.
did. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
dope. That's dope.
Your
man.
kids need that.
Mhm.
Cause that be that little voice in your head,
Hell yeah.
kind of maneuvering for you,
Yeah.
telling you what's right and wrong.
Right.
It's like that devil and that angel on each shoulder.
Mhm.
That's
Exactly.
mom and dad.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. I kind of remember my great grandma saying something similar like that to me, and I always played back in my
Yeah.
mind like, nah, I ain't gonna be like that. Like you ain't gonna be, you gonna be like this, or you gonna be like this person. I'm like,
Mhm.
nah. So I make sure like that wasn't me. You know.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, it seemed like kids don't listen, but they hear you.
They hear you.
They for sure hear you.
Yeah.
But your voice is always playing in their mind.
Yeah.
You just gotta give them time to, live a little bit, process, and
Process that shit.
okay, I done heard this a million times, maybe, or I done been through this and I learned this, and he was right about this, so let me listen this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They hear you. They for sure hear you. They hear everything you say.
Hell yeah, they do.
Yeah, just like you said, they just gotta go bump their head so they can know that. Okay,
Exactly.
see,
Exactly.
there's
That's
two choices
why-
I can make here.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why you need dad, because dad understands that you need to go through certain things in order to get to a certain point.
Exactly.
Mom's she wants to protect you from everything.
Yeah.
because that's mama's baby.
Yeah.
Right. She want to coddle you a little bit.
Yeah.
Because she hasn't been through as much as dad.
Mhm.
Right.
Because when women go through things, they kind of get hardened. They're not them natural selves because they're not soft anymore. They done been through too much.
Yeah.
In survival mode.
They in
Yeah.
survival mode. They're not acting out of love. So it's different. That's why you need a balance of both.
Right.
Mom gonna protect you, but dad gonna let you go through the fire a little bit, just not get too burned.
Yeah,
too
he
Yeah,
gonna
hell
snatch
yeah.
you back.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Right.
He ain't
Get
gonna
your
let
ass
you get
Mama not gonna
scorned.
let you go over there, period. Yeah.
At all.
Yeah, man. I was watching I think we might have touched on this before, watching the clip about the like behind the scenes of Boys in the Hood.
Yeah.
How like how Ricky and Doe lived with their mom. They had a single mom, right? And they were more like one of them was more like into the streets and the other one was like careless.
Yeah.
Like Ricky was, you could tell when you look back and look at watch the
Oh, yeah,
movie.
Ricky was careless.
He was careless about in several situations. He
Yeah.
was, even with like having a baby at a young age, even with having like, you know what I mean?
Even with his head down, scratching the
yeah,
scratcher.
yeah. Life or death situation.
Yeah.
He trying to, scratching the scratcher and not going, not making the best decisions. And as far as Trey, he had his dad there, and he kind of like was able to kind of avoid those situations.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I feel like that. Now that I'm an adult and I look back and watch that movie, I'm like, and the father, that shit I'm able to see that. You know what I mean?
Everything.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
furious and you gotta think about it. Why your daddy don't come around here and play cars with us no more?
Yeah.
Well, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all that.
Furious had start separating himself from everybody.
himself,
for
Start thinking.
Yeah. And I kind of
Wanna
seen
really
that
be
shit.
around that shit
Because
no
I was
more.
kind of like, I was raised by a single mom too. So I remember I seen me being careless a lot, like making poor decisions growing
Yeah.
up, And I'm like, damn, that shit make sense. But my pops did was like, he did play a role in my life too. I don't want to say he didn't, but sure.
Yeah,
95% of the time it was
If you
moms.
look at how his mom's treated him too. His mom's treated him a lot differently than he treated.
Yeah, she made dope
his other
harder.
kid.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It was always his fault.
Yeah.
yeah, and that stuff matters. I mean,
Think about it. Even when he
you
died.
treat a kid like that, you see those self-destructive behaviors
Mhm.
because not only is dad there, mom's not giving him the proper love that he needs to. Now he doesn't know how to love himself,
Right.
so he's not moving correctly in life.
Mhm.
He's self-destruction. He don't mind if he get clipped or if this and this happen because
Because Doughboy needed that balance because if you didn't see, he was the leader.
Yeah.
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 of the whole crew.
Mhm.
He was the leader.
Right.
But that's how it usually is, right? It's the blind leading the blind. Whoever's the
sure.
most self-destructive is usually the one leading the rest of the
Mhm.
self-destructive crew.
Man, that's deep. That's real shit. That's crazy. Yeah, man.
Because if he probably had that balance, he probably would have been, like you said, a better leader into something else, doing
Yeah.
something else. Just like with people we know in jail. Man, I tell you all the time, one of the homies was leading niggas. He could have had niggas getting straight A's. Like, you feel
Man,
me? But
yeah.
it was niggas crashing out.
Yeah.
It's a lot of
'Cause
people
he
that
had
can
some-
leave.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people that can leave for the right reasons, but we make it so popular to leave for all the wrong reasons. It's
Yep.
like it's cooler to just do it the other way.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Right.
Because that boy that go to jail for killing Pop Smoke, when he come home in this 4 years, it's gonna be a big old celebration.
It's crazy.
And his cousin that probably graduated college, they gonna be like,
Yeah, real shit.
Right.
That's the fucking thing about our society.
Right. It's crazy, and I know that guy personally. Like I know, and I've been around his family, and I just kind of had I didn't know specifically what was going to happen, but I just had a feeling
Oh, buddy,
that killed Pop Smoke.
hey, he was vicious.
Yeah. Yeah.
They got like his page is some beating up in everything. Light skinned nigga too.
Yeah.
Beating up everything. Like,
Right. So I kind of like felt like, man, I want to, but some kids is just destined for certain, sometimes I'm in their life to kind of redirect them.
Yeah.
But some kids, that's their goal. That's what their mission is.
Yeah.
And what some guys are so determined, you can't really knock you off your track. That's how determined. If you really got in your mind to this is what I'm gonna do, ain't nothing nobody could do to take you off, knock you off your track.
because that's what the glory you get. Them little 5-6 years of glory them niggas be getting be monumental.
Yeah.
That shit, all the girl, you done 7, 8 different baby mamas. You know how they be.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's all they want because that's all they see.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only accomplishment they see.
That's all they saw. And I seen that in the home. I'm seeing them like it's not the best environment. I wish you could move out of this environment because this is gonna lead you, even parents, even with, siblings, all that. It was like a road to destruction.
Yeah.
But he probably so established where he from that he can't even move
Just
nowhere
can't
in
even
the
go
next
nowhere.
couple miles. He gotta really go.
Yeah.
Because of
You
where
gotta
he's
go
from
far.
and everything.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part about it.
Yeah.
You can't just move anywhere now.
Nah.
He didn't. That's the crazy part. Your son then made this life decision, or your daughter, of being from a gang, and now it affects everything you do. You can't go. He can't go here. You can't go there. You can't even go to the store with this little nigga because
Your life is constantly in jeopardy. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
And I don't think a lot of kids be not thinking about that.
think about
At all.
themselves. Selfish.
They're not thinking about that. Now how it is now, people not gonna get you pass just because you with your family or with your kids, and they don't care about that. This ain't no the leader women in
Yeah, let
they
catch you on the slide.
they don't care about none of that.
Nah.
Like, you got a few that'll be like, all right, I give them for the majority, especially these young, they don't care about none of that.
Yeah.
And it's
not-
going up on camera.
They don't
Yeah.
care.
Yeah.
They
Don't make a song
they
about
don't
the shit.
care.
Yeah.
You know?
It's crazy. Yeah, man. But it's since y'all another topic I wanted to question y'all about. That recently, y'all city girls, they like #1 a rap group, I guess right now, female rap group.
Yeah.
But one of the young ladies from the city girls, they said that they don't allow their daughter to listen to their music. And since y'all some girl fathers, I kind of wanted to
Cardi
know.
don't let her daughter listen to that music. That's yeah.
Yeah, that was Young Miami that said
Yeah,
that
Miami.
in an interview.
And
I
she,
mean, it was
she probably just learned how to spell soda a couple days ago in Miami. But we need to get on there. But.
Right. I want to know how y'all feel about that as far as y'all daughters in the music. Y'all
Nah,
allow
my
them to
daughter
listen
listen to
to
that.
or what?
Nah, my daughter don't know about that. My daughter like soft, like melody type shit. Like,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? We're a music inclined house over there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
they not listen to that shit.
Yeah, no, shit. My daughter.
She cussing too much. She
Hell
cussing too much.
yeah. Shit, my daughter, she like listening to Alicia Keys.
Yeah,
You know
like
what I'm saying?
that around town. Like, nah, they ain't
hell
one of
nah.
them.
Oh, right.
I don't even listen to that type of shit, so they don't even
Right.
go down. My
Yeah.
mom listens to that type of stuff, so
Yeah, we got to be a bigger influence on our kids than other people
Yeah.
because their best interest is them in their pockets, and they know that too.
Yeah.
So we got to be the ones to let them know, like, even if you listen to this, just know that it's not real life, not for you,
Mm-hmm.
and not for them neither. They're
Yeah.
just trying to make money. They're trying to
sure.
sell
That's it.
records.
For
That's
sure.
it.
Talking about a lifestyle that they may or may not be living,
Mm-hmm.
but that's not beneficial for you
Yeah.
in a lot of ways.
Come on, man. Think about what I said about the dude, the Jamaican prime minister. He took the money from China because he cares about his family. He doesn't care
Yeah.
about your legacy.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
cares
yeah.
about his legacy. I really care about their legacy.
Right.
Well, they about to go down there. If you want to be, like she said, my daughter listening to it,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm on the road, so how you got the power to let your daughter not listen to it?
Right.
Right.
And you are there, you know what I mean? You in the face way more times probably than me. They are than their kid.
Right. I feel like we got to constantly remind people that these are just entertainers.
Yeah.
We can't look to them for leadership in no
Nothing.
way, shape, or form.
Nothing.
I remember being like, this is artist I listened to. Her name is No Name Gypsy, or her
Mhm.
name is No Name.
No
And she
Name.
made a song about J. Cole
And Kendrick and them.
and
yeah.
Kendrick them not stepping up to where, you know what I mean, during that time of George Floyd incident.
Whole time Cole was
Yeah.
protesting with them.
Yeah.
Frontline.
Yeah, but she's like y'all ain't speaking up on what shit that we going through. But I think back, like, and they just entertainers. Like, what you want from them?
Yeah.
What you expect they was gonna do?
Why do we? A court jester is not my leader. Sorry, no, like sorry, it's not sorry.
Yeah.
But a person. That's what entertainers are. Court jesters. You feel me?
Mhm.
Back in the day when you couldn't make the king laugh, they killed you. Like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't look up to them.
right, right.
I never, but I posted that many times.
Yeah,
I don't idolize none of them. You feel me? Because I got the power to cut your lights off.
yeah,
Right. Right.
You feel me? Like, we have the power to cut their lights off.
Mhm.
We see it all the time. I don't. All you doing is dancing and singing.
Dancing and
You know what I'm
singing,
saying? It's
entertaining.
great, but you don't hold no intellect that I feel that. Jay-Z's my favorite guy, but I don't give a fuck what he does personally. Just make the music, make me dance.
yeah,
That's
I
it.
don't give a damn about nothing they talking about. Not one thing what they do personally, because I got my own views and my own stance on things, and I know how to read. So and I read what's going on, and what they doing is what you doing personally, how you feel. I don't care because it ain't gonna affect me because I know where I'm headed,
right,
and I don't want to be a fucking entertainer.
right.
Yeah, we don't got no real leaders. Like,
No.
not in the household, not just in the community. And even when we do, right, we make it a leader. But what do we do?
You check for the flaws?
them.
Check for their flaws, yeah.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's all we're looking for.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Where's the flaw at so we can focus in on that
Mhm.
instead of focusing in on the message.
Yeah.
But a lot of people do be having good messages. So we're just missing the gym and looking for the flaws.
Mhm.
Like, oh, this person probably a snake. Let's go find out.
Yeah,
Let's go look for that. Let's go
Right.
look for the negative in the situation
And
instead of
some
looking
people
for the
don't
gym.
fit the image.
Yeah.
Right.
Image they want, you know what I'm saying? You know, us, we want you to have the chain on, you know.
yeah,
Otherwise, we not listening. That's why a lot of entertainers are leaders, right? Because even if they do have something good to say, in order for them to even get you to listen, they got to entertain you a little bit.
Mhm.
Facts.
And it really shouldn't be like that.
Right.
We adults. Why does this person got to entertain you? You know, they're talking to you. Like, it doesn't make sense.
yeah.
And everybody wants to be influential now, so you gotta just take it as it is. That's why you
Right.
definitely gotta be self-aware and know what's going on. Like you said, gotta be somebody in the house to let you know that. But it's kind of hard when everybody's looking up to somebody too, though.
Yeah.
And they're looking up purely to entertainers, not even
Mhm.
people
Entertainers.
that are doing things that they want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like all these influencers, right? All these new influencers that are taking or that are doing these relationship podcasts, right? But aren't married, aren't in.
Are married, or telling people are pushing the single agenda and are married.
Oh yeah, that
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
too, pushing something that they're not really doing. They're not
Right.
successfully doing. So like, why are you listening to this person? You should know that it's just purely entertainment. Take it for what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Don't take it for real life. Don't take it for relationship advice. It's
Good.
just purely entertainment.
Because they'll hear something they've been through and be like, yeah, you know, it's like
Yeah.
just how the thing you'll do on there, and they'll catch a word they didn't heard. Like he has that great. That's what he does good on there. He'll say something, and it'll be. He's not even picking a side. It'll just be this, and somebody go in there and start ranting, and he'd be like, what's
Yeah.
what's going on? Like you read something, it got to you, you just went off.
Right.
I'd be like,
It'd be something relatable that may trigger them.
mm-hmm.
And then instead of really analyzing what's being said and taking the message from it, it just triggers them and I've been through this. This seems very relatable. This must be reality for everybody. It's
Right.
not. That's not.
That's
no,
the thing,
that's not. That's not what it is.
That's the
Your
crazy
reality. There's a whole another reality that's out there, and everybody else has their own reality. You need to take a look at all of them so you get a clear picture of what's going on, not just your perspective. Your reality isn't reality for everybody.
Right. Oh yeah, because I went to a comedy show the other day, and he was saying something like this: your feelings are valid, but they're not facts.
Right.
Yeah, 100%,
You feel me?
100%, for sure.
Like,
Right.
got your feelings, they're not wrong. But
Very valid. They real,
Yeah.
for sure.
Right.
That's just, it's
They
not
the
a fact
truth,
though.
though.
It ain't set in
Right,
stone. That's just what you believe. In
For
your
sure.
mind.
For sure. I honestly say that. Like even I learned that in like therapy session, you always validate a person's feelings. Like, okay, I understand that you feel that way, and it makes sense that you feel the way that you do. But this is the picture. This is this is the big picture right here. You know, besides your feelings, you know, you can work. Let's work through those feelings so we can see the picture, the big picture.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
definitely makes sense.
That's why communicating is so hard now.
Mhm.
Because everybody's trying to make you bend to their reality opposed to just understanding what the other person is saying, what they're trying to say. Because both sides are true, right? But it's not about being right or being true. It's about understanding where this person is coming from, why this person feels that way.
Right.
Maybe learn them a little bit and see why they're triggered this way, how they get wired this way. Okay, I can understand them now. Now I see why you feel this way. So now I know not to trigger you, or if you do get triggered, now I know how to handle it.
Right.
People not doing that. They just want to be right. And every time especially when it comes to like a spouse or something, or somebody you're dealing with, every time you're right and you win that argument, you losing them slowly but surely.
Yeah.
Because you find the wrong battle. You're not
Yeah.
you're not looking at the big pictures, like you said. You losing the battle. I mean, you winning the battle, but losing the war.
Losing the
Yeah.
war.
You're not understanding this person. You just want to be right.
Right. Man,
No, that's true.
Crazy.
That's real shit.
That's true. Listening to have a response.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then a lot of people, they'll only listen to maybe the first half or whatever relatable part of what you said, and they miss everything else.
Oh yeah.
So now you paraphrase what I said.
That's true.
Yeah,
That's
and when you paraphrase what people say, you change the entire meaning of what they're talking about. Take your time, listen to everything that they're saying, and then formulate a response.
No. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's why sometimes when people say I don't even have a response right then there, I'll be like, I gotta think about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes I tell people like, oh, that kind of got to me. Let me
Yeah.
let me calm down real quick because I feel like I'm about to say some shit that I don't even know.
Right.
Because I'm kind of feeling the way right now. Let me think about that because you probably said some shit, but right now.
Right.
Yeah.
It kind of bobbled me up.
Right.
And ain't nothing wrong with that.
No,
Nothing
ain't
wrong
nothing at all.
with digesting what somebody said. Nothing wrong with that at all.
Right.
That's what you should do.
That's why I read
Fully
audiobooks.
digest it.
Audiobooks.
I love audiobooks. That's how I be getting through a lot of my books.
Because if I'll read a book and disagree, how I read it, I might disagree. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Be off of it. But hearing somebody else saying it and be like, okay,
Okay.
I get what you're saying. But how I read it, I probably read in a different tone, not even how the nigga wanted to be intended, and be like,
Amazing.
book bullshit.
Right.
I like listening to stuff that I not necessarily agree with. I like challenging my own beliefs because I know just because I believe in it, that don't mean it's a fact.
Right.
That's why I do that all the time. Every time, everything I like, I go look at shit to debunk it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Just gives you a clearer picture because you seeing both sides of
Right.
it.
Getting a
If
whole
you
other
only-
perspective.
I watch
Yeah.
EYL, then I go watch my boy JT Pocket Watcher every time.
I just found him too.
Oh man,
JT Pocket Watcher. I'm gonna check him out.
Oh, but he go because
He funny.
he's funny because he's a financial advisor too. But he's just pointing out he's not saying EYL are the frauds. He's saying they will bring up some people that do crafty business. You know what I mean? EYL are good, but some people that bring on, it's everybody's not good. Everybody's not good money. You already know how I go.
Yeah.
And he'll just like, no, that's not right. And he'll find people that been scammed by him and stuff. And and what makes it worse is because I like EYL, I like Sleepers Not for Suckers. They just don't have no good PR. You don't respond to the nigga catching scammers as you guys are lame. It turns a guy like me off because I'm not. I tell people like that. You can't. You're not gonna creatively whoop-de-doo me. Like you have to show me. Like not even show me. I have to like literally know what's going on. Like you can't. Well, we better throw the magic in the air here and do that. You got to really build a foundation for me to even get on board. So
Right.
even
Yeah.
I didn't been like with Jay Morrison was the big business when they first. I already kind of like Tony the Closer, all of them just woo.
Yeah, that's kind of what I pretty much gathered from JT too. It's pretty much that, and then they tell you too in the very beginning, do your own due diligence too, because they're human. Everybody's human.
Right.
You're not gonna do due diligence on every single person that you bring on.
Right.
However, if I know that you brought this person on and I want to invest with them, for sure I'm gonna do my due diligence. So they're telling you do your due diligence, because sometimes they're not going to, and then. With you being a business owner, sometimes things slip through the cracks.
Yep.
That's just life. So I'm personally not even mad at them. Like, I can't be mad at you because you just so happen to bring somebody on, and then later on they end up, it comes out that they did some crafty business.
They'll take the picture, they'll take the shit content down and everything.
Yeah.
It's just like how they come at him, like they send sisters, fake sisters and sisters to him and shit like that. It just looks ugly if you you look at the perspective of everything. It's just ugly on some where you can just be like, especially Sleeping for Suckers. I always felt fishy about him because he never did nothing. He was a motherfucking manager and just got a podcast. He was a manager at Cheesecake Factory. So you feel me? No, that's what he was, and he got the podcast and got cracking. But he never did nothing. So his whole thing is payola. Like, you feel me? So he'll do anything. So when he found his rents get kicked, he made it seem like because a nigga told y'all there was some scamming going on, they're lame. Instead of being like, oh, thank you. Oh, yeah, I'll do better next time. He could have flipped that whole way and made it bigger for himself. But he tainted his name inside the kind of like the black entrepreneur thing. Like,
yeah.
And then his co-host, she in the comments going hard on people. It's just like y'all need some PR help. Y'all don't supposed to do that. Yeah, she going, you go. She is calling niggas bitches and shit. I'm like,
oh man,
like damn, like she is smart. No, she get busy. She get busy.
Donnie's smart.
She get busy, bro. Yeah. It's just how you hit somebody where you tap on something that you didn't do that you kind of like, and you go just respond like she just responded with her emotions.
Right.
Yeah. And it's just a bad look because as in business, I don't care about your emotions.
Right.
Yeah. I want to just, you feel me? Like, you understand, you know what I mean? We doing business. It's just business, bro. What are you doing? Just say you made a mistake. You don't got to get all in your business. Business and cussing people out in the comments.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
at the end of the day, you guys all get paid off payola. You already get paid off. Your name and all this get brought around. You guys don't have no product no more. You guys are influencers. You guys are selling yourself. That's what they be forgetting. Like 19 Key, he's smart because he doesn't have a product. He knows how to sell himself.
Right.
Yeah. So these niggas don't have nothing.
Yeah,
that's what I'm telling these niggas. He have nothing.
He sells production. All right, a lot of them sell production and entertainment. It may be some useful stuff in there, a lot of what they're saying, but the vast majority of it is just pure entertainment. A good 60, 70% of it is entertainment. Wow. And then they may say, well, this person didn't pay to get on the podcast, but you still have affiliate marketing. Right? But a lot of people don't understand. I understand that. And I don't see I don't see a problem with it.
Nothing.
It's a business. You have to make money somehow.
Right.
But you have the average consumer and they feel like they're getting hoodwinked because you're bringing this person on, they didn't necessarily pay, but there's an affiliate marketing. If I want to do business with this person, I gotta pay, and then it also pays you. Right. But I just understand it as a consumer. I do feel like the way they responded, I feel like the best response was no response. Because if you look at JT, he even said it though on his page. He just got a gang of followers, and a lot of them followers probably came from them responding to him.
EYL pressed up on him in the streets.
Yeah, I see the video. The video popped up on my TikTok, and
stupid.
Like his whole premise, I don't like. Because why are you pocket watching anybody? But I do like you coming in and debunking certain things. If it's wrong, it's wrong.
It's wrong.
That it just is what it is. I'm for sure listen to it if it's wrong, even if it just seems the premise just seems like some hater stuff, which is not really my style. But I'm gonna listen.
I want to call it, but it's called we'll call it hater stuff because we don't know no better because we want to win. But I think it's called like a security valve. Like let me go see what because it's not on every episode. It's when it's the ones. They go in on me, you feel me? Like this person's lying. Like you can't do this. Like the BYW, they were having like a trading machine. He was like, why would a nigga make that and sell it to you? Why would I make that and sell it to you? And come to find out, that shit wasn't real. A lot of people didn't get their orders and everything, and they found out that most of the people that was part of the BW signed and part of the business on trust, so you can't even get to their real name and everything. So it was like kind of crazy.
That's crazy.
Kind of crazy. Like, but everybody else, they have people, but it's like a lot of like the mortgage scams and all them be the ones and like some of the credit hacks. But other than that, EYO puts out great content. Content they try because everybody think they started off as business people, but I have to tell them no, they didn't. One's a financial advisor, one's a school teacher. They wanted to talk. They talked about it in 2023. That's when everything got established for them to make businesses. But started off, they were just regular podcasters. Dudes going to work every day. You feel me?
Yeah.
They don't. They're getting educated same time as you. Same time as you see that show is the same time they're learning about it.
Yeah.
That's what people don't realize.
And then they're actually applying the information too. Like, I can't even. Like, I do my due diligence. I mean, if I'm gonna take some advice from somebody, I'm gonna see where you at, so I could, try to get where you at. 'Cause you can have all the good information you want, but if you're not applying it, then it's like I don't really, it don't benefit me.
Right.
Yeah.
So I for sure do my due diligence.
And they do. They got the trucks. They got the vending machine going. They got a gang of shit going. Everything they learned and said they was gonna do, they did it, and it just got grander. And that's why I like them. You feel me? They were walking everything they was talking. And like he said, they didn't respond. They just did some street shit that looked kind of ugly to me. And they carry themselves like they're supposed to be above that. So you gotta lead by example. What you responding to them for? Like tens of thousands of people, probably way more than that, watch you every single week, and you responding to somebody that probably had like 2,000 followers before you even responded to them. Yep, him 500.
It wasn't even worth responding to.
Especially sending somebody like that, a smart guy like that, a fake cease and desist was
ugly. That's crazy.
Like they could have just left it alone and let the money talk for him. Because he even said that too when I was watching a few of his videos. He said it like I'm a financial advisor, but I'm a typical financial advisor. I'm not
he could debunk anything. That's what he's basically saying. I can debunk anything.
Yeah, and the dude's smart. Like, I don't take that from him. And what he's saying is for sure very, very valid. I'm still listening to the guys that actually got the things I want. But I'm still listening to it with a grain of salt. And like, because I think what JC's doing, he's doing the due diligence that most people are not going to do. Even though they tell you that. Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
And make him do the research and make it. I would hire him
for sure.
For sure. But we so competitive that we think everything's against him. But one hand can help watch the other. You feel me?
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? 48 hours of power. You feel me? Learn how to make your enemies work for you.
Oh yeah, that's a useful tool. That's a real useful tool that a lot of people don't utilize at all.
Yep.
They don't utilize it a lot. You for sure gotta use your enemy. That's why you gotta keep them closer.
Sure.
You gotta know how to do it.
Keep your enemies close.
They said, what they said, like a friend will let you down. Will let you down way faster than the enemy trying to prove itself.
Yeah, for sure. Because your friends is the ones they're gonna get close to you. You gonna have your guard down. They be the one. That's why
the enemy is gonna always be trying to prove that he's not that enemy.
Oh yeah,
he's not the enemy. Consistently trying to prove it every day.
They got more to prove to you.
I'm not. You feel me? You won. I'm trying to show you your gratitude, and you gonna always be looking at that motherfucker. But Joe, the whole time building the whole fortress behind my back and about to take over the empire.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's a different level of thinking that a lot of people don't. We for sure need to do that a whole lot more.
Yeah.
Be thinking on that level. For sure.
No, yeah, of course.
But we don't.
Right. There's a lot of stuff we don't do that works that we think.
For real.
We too busy listening to entertainers.
Oh man, that's why we always be entertainers.
Yeah, why they glorifying all this nonsense and thinking it's cool? Well, they think it's sales. They know that it sells, and we think it's cool now, right? Because we're not.
And we don't know if it makes them money. We know it makes money though.
Sure.
All that nuggets that they put out for sure makes them money.
I'm talking about entertainers.
Them entertainers and them influencers, because it draws the people.
Yeah, I'll put it most like YouTubers are probably making more than most rappers. Like most people on YouTube and shit, like get influence money. Yeah,
Them dudes
in
on
the
Twitch
industry.
and all that, they
What?
getting bread because they got all them eyeballs on them.
Yeah,
Get real money. I know niggas in the industry. It's not that. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't glitter and gold. But
Right. Right.
but that's what we see. You feel me? And we don't like. Yeah, think about it. Most of them niggas on YouTube own that content. Most people that rap don't own
they
their
shit.
own them
Don't own
lyrics.
their
Don't even
music.
own their stage name. So
right.
That's crazy.
Most people they just started doing the whole independent thing, trying to get their masters and all that. That's something new.
Mm-hmm.
Them they be young kids too. Like they young, making all that money.
yep,
I mean, they gonna be making that money for the next 10, 15 years.
yep. Then sell it.
Yeah.
Well,
Like get a licensing deal, put on Hulu or something.
Yeah.
Like they got options. And these young kids
Whole
are
lot.
smart. Yeah, these young kids are smart.
Yeah.
We
That's
don't
why
give
everybody-
kids enough credit.
That's why everybody
these
hating
kids
me,
are
young
smart.
boy.
Be young boy smart.
That's why I hate him.
Yeah.
He rapped his way out of his deal. He's like that. All that's all his revenue, bro. He's all number one YouTube selling artist. Like,
That's crazy.
Yeah, pretty much the soldier boy of this new
New
generation.
generation.
yep.
That's wild.
That's how Soldier Boy started selling on them ringtones from that song
Mm-hmm.
and doing it. He was like kind of the first one to kind of
No, he is
do
the
a
first
do a
one.
dance, do a hot song with a dance,
With
and
a
then
dance
just
to
then
it.
the ringtone that I wasn't heard of
Yeah.
at the time. Like he really a pioneer when it comes to
sure.
kind of stuff
He made it
that.
he made it like good. He made it where you didn't really have to be a rapper per
Right.
se
Right.
to make it.
Yeah. He's just like
He just made a catchy song in the
Make
beginning.
it- song, it caught
catchy
on.
dance to it.
Had that business mind frame
Yeah.
to capitalize off of it.
Yeah, man. Speaking of business, man, how's your vending machines and stuff going?
Business is going good.
Going good.
This year 4
Year 4.
now. It's really doubling down on what's working.
Mm-hmm.
Been putting out a whole lot more content to try to build my community.
Right.
Get the people that are actually looking for me.
Mm-hmm.
The people that need my information, that like me, that connect with me.
Mhm.
That's mainly what that's for. So yeah, just putting out more content and connecting with people, so I can help them out on different levels, not just try to sell them a vending machine and stuff like that. Because there's a lot of things that I want to do within the business too. With finances, with stocks, with life insurance and stuff like that. That I have a lot of useful information that'll help you in a lot of different phases in life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm working on, building that community so that I got my people here, and if they need me, I'm right here. If I need to lean on them,
Mhm.
I can do that.
Right.
From a business
For
perspective.
sure. For
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, that's what as black people, that's what we need. It's pockets like that, but it seems like they already feel like they already have their established.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? But we need that. We need more of people that's trying to build instead of destroying it.
Right.
Or I think sometimes we need to just get out of our selfish ways and know team building is the best building.
Right.
It's shown to us every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
But
We see it
we
every
all
day.
want to be out the mud, self army,
Mm-hmm.
solo army. That shit doesn't work.
Right.
I seen niggas get trampled every day.
Yeah, we sold
A community
we sold
of
on
builders.
individual. We
Yeah.
sold on individualism.
Mhm.
We sold on that.
Yeah.
We don't see any perks of being a team. And I'm a firm believer of, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to get far, go as a team.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm
Say that.
not trying to move fast. I'm trying to move correctly.
Right.
Right.
So that team, I'm trying to go far. I'm trying to win a Super Bowl, win a couple of Super Bowls.
Mhm.
I'm not just trying to get a first down.
Yeah.
So I'm all for team building.
Every day
teamwork.
Christmas,
sure.
every night New Year's Eve, baby.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, everything.
Right. So, tell the people where they can find you at.
You can find me on Instagram. I'm Mr. Never Love 'Em. You can also follow the business page, Mills Enterprise. We're Mills Enterprise on Facebook as well. You can find me on Facebook at Carlton Bills or Mills.
Mm-hmm.
Also, if you want to get into vending, or if you need any finance tips or anything like that, I put a lot of good information in our group, Vending the Mills Way. And you can also find me on TikTok as well, where I do put out a lot of my
Okay.
connecting content
Mm-hmm.
on TikTok, the Vending Plug, and then my full name, Calvin Mills, on YouTube.
Okay.
You know,
for sure.
that's where you can find me.
Is that
connect
his
with me.
real name though?
That's the real government. A lot of people do. They know me as Carlton. You can call me that too.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
For sure. For sure. Man, we appreciate you coming through, man. You got anything
yeah,
you
of
want to add?
course.
Oh, he gonna be a part of it more. Watch
Oh, yeah,
with
yeah.
the thing because we got a lot of surprises coming.
Yeah.
We don't even want
We
to
working on
still
it.
our ideas.
For sure.
Like
Yeah.
thieving ass.
Yeah.
Tell
Y'all comment, subscribe. Let us know.
Yeah. Yep. Tune into another episode of the Dad Podcast. Keep checking out. Peace.
Peace.